Hey, Jason Pantano, Black Mountain Endeavors, bringing you wooded mountain parcels made easier to understand, access, and build on. Today we're examining the 11.5-acre south lot here at Appalachian Springs. This parcel will appeal to you if you want mountain living away from town, but inclusive of existing infrastructure. The south lot lies on a finished section of private road closer to Meadow Fork, has electric utility and a functioning well, and a build site ready for your plans. For those of you who have seen the prior tours of this project, the first segment titled, "Where is this place?" will be familiar territory, and you're welcome to skip ahead to the next chapter where we examine the access. Let's jump out and take a look around. Appalachian Springs is an hour drive northwest of Asheville, one of two ways. The more direct route via New Leicester Highway, Route 63, up and over Doggett Gap into Spring Creek, which flows north to the French Broad River through the town of Hot Springs. Your property is 35 minutes from downtown Hot Springs, a popular AT resupply town with some charming eateries and shops. And from here, you'd make your way over to Meadow Fork Road. Alternatively, coming from Interstate 40 via 209 closer to Waynesville, which is a 45-minute drive from your property, you'll love driving through Fines Creek and catching Max Patch Road. This route takes you onto 4 miles of state-maintained gravel through the woods until you turn onto Meadow Fork Road from the other direction. I can't decide which route is more scenic. I usually take one way coming and the other way going, but the gravel option is very well kept and tons of fun. Makes you feel like you're really out there. And you are. Check out this view from the top of Max Patch, a renowned bald along the Appalachian Trail. This is only 20 minutes from your doorstep. Any way you come, you'll arrive from Meadow Fork Road and pull into this private gravel lane, which is gated and locked between showings. There's no HOA or deeded restrictions here. You'll be one of 5 owners sharing this private lane, appropriate for all-wheel or four-wheel drive living. The access here is already in place, a huge head start compared to buying raw, cost and time-wise. A finished section of private roadway, which forms your eastern boundary, leads you to multiple driveway entry points. For showings, I recommend parking at the middle entrance where you see this sign posted, and which we've graveled up to these cones. This will make it easy to back out when leaving. We don't want anyone turning around in the build area or yard space. I would then enter the lot on foot by way of the upper entry, which will lead you to the proposed build area from above. I've posted a "You Are Here" map on your left as you enter the site, which will help you get your bearings. You look south-southeast across to Meadow Fork Mountain and Rough Knob, which stands at 4,500 feet in elevation. Your build site rests just above 3,500. The south lot is cradled on 3 sides by wooded slope that provides privacy and an obstructed line of sight year-round to surrounding property owners. Topographically, it's very much a mountain parcel. Situated on the south-facing side of Brushy Ridge, the heart of the lot is terraced, allowing for multiple structures with separate points of access egress, or perhaps a home with a walkout lower level if you choose to build into this slope between these graded areas. Probably what I would do. Either way, you have options to consider. The build site is oriented to the southeast, which provides a winter advantage by being naturally more sheltered from the region's prevailing northwesterly winds. A spring-fed stream runs throughout the parcel, top to bottom, and off to the west side of the proposed build area. That stream joins up with Meadow Fork at the base of your property, which is one of the notable creeks in this part of Madison County, and which has native trout in this section. NC Wildlife Resources stocks Meadow Fork as well, but not this far upstream. You have 271 feet of creek frontage to be exact, as we did have the property surveyed to eliminate any uncertainties. If you're adventurous, an old logging route leads up from behind the build area, roughly alongside the spring-fed stream, to the upper reaches of the property where this large rock outcropping is perched. I cleared the route myself by hand if hiking or exercising your dogs on your property is a priority for you. Let's talk about utilities, one of the biggest variables when it comes to vacant land, often requiring easements and other parties' permission. A plus of this property is the presence of electric and fiber internet on site. You have this overhead utility pole in the build area, easy to connect to right from here, or if you prefer, talk to French Broad Electric about relocating this along the existing right-of-way to the far side of the middle driveway and going underground to your meter base from there. The electric also runs to an existing well. We had this well tested to confirm the pump works and there's no bacteria present, both favorable results. I'll provide a copy of the well inspection report and review details with you individually. We've also paid for a soil perc test performed by Land Resource Management, who confirmed septic suitability in the proposed build area for a 3-bedroom drip system. I offer owner's rep services after closing for anyone who wants ongoing support with their development and various site work, but regardless, I would recommend you work with my soil scientist who would handle septic system design and permitting on your behalf. Money well spent in my opinion. So there you have it. I hope this guided tour is helpful for you in digesting this land for sale. I am available for follow-up questions and further discussion. Feel free to reach out. Until next time, I'm Jason Pantano, bringing you vacant land parcels more thoroughly explained.